Welcome to Fitness with Sonu and Shikha. Hi everyone, it's Shikha here. Today's yoga session is all about deepening your back bends. This will be an intermediate yoga practice that has mix of backbend yoga asanas and some mild twist and forward bending poses that will help you to open up the shoulders and chest and bring strength to the spine. Pay attention to your alignment through the session and be mindful not to exceed the limits of your body. During any of the asana, if your back, wrist or shoulders starts to hurt, you can stop, rest for a while and then continue your practice. If you have ever suffered from any kind of spinal injuries, do consult your doctor before you incorporate any kind of backbend yoga practice in your routine. So if you are ready to go, find a comfortable place, lay down your mat and let's begin. Let's get started today in Vajrasana with your eyes closed and we'll take a couple of deep breaths here. Inhale into your lungs. Exhale everything out. One more deep breath in and exhale. Open your eyes. Inhale, slide your palms back on the floor. Open your heart center up to the sky. And as you exhale, bring your hands onto your knees, rounding your spine here and pressing your belly button in. Again, inhale, look up towards the sky. And on exhale, drop your head down and take your gaze to your navel. One more time, lift your ribcage higher, opening your chest muscles here, giving a nice arch to your back, holding for few deep breaths. Then come to a tabletop and go into the cat pose as you exhale. Inhale deeply, bring your head up, curve your lower back to go into cow pose. Exhale and round for cat pose again. Release. Now lift your left leg and right hand off the floor. Inhale, bending your leg, giving an arch to the back. Exhale, bring your knee closer to your chest or forehead. Again, inhale, lift the leg and hand as high as you can. Exhale, pull the navel into your spine. Coming back up, inhale. This time, grab the left foot with your right hand and then begin to lift the knee as high as you can, keeping your left foot pointed upwards, focusing on the balance here. Then on exhale, step your left foot out, aligning the left knee over the left heel. Interlace your fingers and as you inhale, reach your arms up and back, lifting your torso to upright, focusing more on opening the chest muscles here. Make sure you keep your left knee fixed in place. Hold the pose for some counts. Then slowly release and come to a half front split pose. You can press down through your fingertips to keep length in the torso, or if you are more advanced, begin to press your elbows down on the mat. This will deepen your stretch. This pose creates a healthy balance of flexibility and strength. Hold the pose for some deep breaths here before you return to your lunge. As you reach for lunge again, inhale, lift those arms up to the sky and exhale, reach your right hand back towards the right foot and left hand up and back towards the back of your mat. Allow this pose to open and stretch the upper body. This pose is also providing strength to the back muscles and stretches the upper arm and shoulder. Release, then coming over to lunge again, inhale and exhale, taking right hand outside of the left thigh, resting your right palm down and reaching left arm straight up towards the sky. Keep your gaze up towards the left hand. You can modify this pose by placing your forearm on the outside of your left thigh. Draw your belly button in and breathe deeply into the pose. Then come back, inhale and exhale, move to tabletop again. Inhale, arch your back to move into cow pose. Gaze up towards the sky and exhale to cat pose. Then we repeat the same on our other side. Lift your right leg and left hand off the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Grab your knee to bring it closer to your chest. Inhale, lift up as high as you can. Exhale, knee towards the chest. Hold. One last time, inhale, reach up, then take your left hand back to grab the ankle of your right foot and extend it up higher towards the sky, giving a nice arch to the lower back. Release, then step your right foot out to come in low lunge. As you inhale, engage your lower belly and lift your chest higher up away from the thigh with fingers interlaced, arms up alongside your ears. Push your hips more towards the front to get a nice arch in your lower back. Gaze up towards the sky and breathe deeply. Now as you come out of the pose, exhale and move back into half split pose. Lengthen the right leg out in front of you. You may press through your fingertips or place your elbows down on the mat. Be careful to straighten the right leg without locking out the knee. This will help you to stretch your legs and muscles around your hips and also strengthens your core muscles. Breathe normally and gently and stay into the pose. And then inhale, returning to low lunge, taking both arms up to the sky. And exhale, left hand goes back and right arm reaches over and back. Be careful about keeping your hips low and at level with each other. With deep connection to the breathing, this is gently working on increasing flexibility in the hips. Coming back. And now exhale, bring your left hand outside of your right thigh and right arm up towards the sky. Navel in, gaze up and hold the pose. You may keep your hand down or rest the forearm on thigh. Breathe into the pose. Then bring your right hand down to come into tabletop and then come onto your knees. Interlace your fingers behind your hips. Inhale and on exhale, push your hips forward over your knees, arching through your lower back, dropping your neck back and breathe. Then keep those fingers interlaced, lower your hips on your heels and go all the way down. Keeping the hands here like this makes you feel a nice big release for the top of the shoulders. Now you can straighten your arms all the way down towards the front of your mat. Give yourself a moment here and let this pose bring calmness to your body and mind. Wonderful. Now come to a tabletop again, curl your toes under and go into downward facing dog. Start lifting the heels off the floor one at a time to release tightness in the hamstrings. Take this moment here to relieve any kind of pain in the leg and back muscles. Then step your right foot forward, this time keeping left knee directly under the left hip. Make sure that you keep your hips squared. Inhale as you lift those arms up, and exhale, taking the left hand down first and then the right arm over to go into a deep back bend here. You need to twist your left palm on the floor to go into full back bend. Try and keep your hands as straight as possible, as it will help you in opening up your back and shoulders. Contract your hip muscles here and focus that your right knee stays over your right ankle. Breathe deeply into the pose. Hold, and then slowly coming out of the pose. Inhale and exhale, step back into downward dog and getting the knees closer to chest to relieve tightness in the back. Just relax your back muscles here and then prepare yourself to switch for the same pose on the other side. Hold for a few breaths in downward facing dog. Then step your left foot out. Inhale, lift both arms up to the sky. Exhale, right hand back, twist the right palm and let the left hand keep reaching back and down. Keep your palms closer to your right foot and make sure that the left knee stays over your left ankle. Lift your chest upwards and hip towards the front to go more deeper into the pose. Tighten your hip muscles and breathe normally. Slowly exit from the pose. Then inhale and exhale. Go for the down dog with heels raised up and knees closer to the chest. Let go of any tightness in the back and leg region. Relax the entire body and then slowly press back into full down dog. Now inhale and exhale, come over to plank, navel pulled into the spine, chaturanga, and then inhale, upward facing dog. Gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, downward facing dog. Repeat, get into plank, exhale, and now straight into upward facing dog with a deep inhale. And curl the toes back into down dog. One last time. We'll repeat this. Reach over to plank, inhale, up dog, and now on an exhale, go for the child's pose here. Allow your mind to feel relaxed while you try to bring focus to your breath. Give yourself some time here. Then slowly reach forward on your forearms and lift up into Bhujangasana. Shoulders relaxed, hips contracted, and just make sure you're putting equal pressure on both the palms. Arch your back as much as possible. Tilt your head back and look up. And then slowly breathe out and gently bring your abdomen, chest and head back to the floor. Relax here for some time. Relieve yourself from any kind of back pain and prepare your body to move for the further poses. Stay connected to your breathing. Inhale and exhale. Now bend your knees and take hold of your ankles with your hands. On an inhalation, lift your chest and thighs off the floor into Dhanurasana. Allow this pose to open the chest and shoulders and energize your full body. To deepen this pose, try lifting your chest and thighs as much as possible. Stay for a few deep breaths here. And then, on an exhalation, release and gently lie down on your belly and take normal breathings now. Rest here for a while again. Focus your attention on your breath and try to be at the present moment. Just breathe, inhale and exhale. Getting your hands closer to chest, lift your body up to come to sitting on your hips with your feet widely open. We will go for full wheel pose here. Inhale, reach those arms up to the sky, then take your right hand back. Lift your hip off the floor and then reaching the left hand back towards the floor to get into wheel pose. Exhale here, straighten your arms as you lift your chest upwards and towards the back of your mat. Breathe normally into the pose. Hold. Then to exit, lift the left palm off the floor, twisting the right palm at the same time. Bring your left hand outside of your right thigh, catching the right foot or ankle. Inhale and exhale, reaching the right arm straight back. Navel tucked in and keep looking back through your right hand. Release. And now begin to transition for the wheel again. Inhale. This time place the left palm and then reach the right arm back and down. Exhale. Slowly letting your body weight to come on your hands. Keep looking down on your mat. Feel the strength that this pose is providing to your arms, shoulders and legs and the mobility that it is bringing to your spine. Stay for as long as you're comfortable with connection to the breathing. And then slowly coming back to go for a mild twist on the left side, taking right hand outside of your left leg, catching the left foot and left hand back straight. Slow and normal breathings with your spine erect. Next, we are going to do fish pose. Start lying down on the mat with your head supported by back, neck and shoulders. Here I am tucking my hands under my butt. You can even reach them towards the back of your mat. Make sure that you keep your legs engaged and your toes active throughout and feel your body creating a back bend. Bring your hands back, pressing strongly into your forearms. Breathing deeply here and then releasing your upper body to the mat. Bend your both legs at the knee and draw them towards the abdomen. Wrap the forearms just below the knee and begin to pull the knee up to the chest. Breathe normally and ensure to rest the head and neck on the floor, offering yourself a deep massage here. Inhale, then exhale, slowly lower the legs down, now keeping your feet closer to your hips. Place your hands on the floor with fingertips in front of the shoulders. Inhale, lift up the wheel first, and then bend your elbows and bring your forearms to the floor. Press down through the entire length of your forearms and letting this pose here to energize your full body and relieving your mind and body from any kind of stress, anxiety and fatigue. You can even lift your heels off the floor. Make sure that you breathe deeply into the pose. Then slowly getting out of this back bend. Inhale by first pressing back to wheel and then come to sitting. Exhale. Stretch your legs out towards the front, keeping a gap of shoulder length in between them. Inhale and exhale, go for the forward bend. Keep your arms straight in between your legs, allowing this pose to bring calmness to the mind and stretching your spine, hamstrings and calves. Then slowly come up. Inhale and exhale. Begin to lie down on your back again. Open your arms out to the sides. Breathe in once and as you breathe out, Drop both knees over to the right side, giving a nice stretch to the spine and lower back. Use your right hand to press the knees down. Keep your gaze towards the opposite side, feeling completely relaxed here. Then lift the legs back, breathe in, and with out breath, lower them down towards the left side, looking through your right hand and using your left hand to press the knees down. Breathe and just feel relaxed. And now coming back and taking the final pose here, Supta Baddha Konasana. Bringing the bottoms of the feet together and let the knees open wide apart. Rest the hands on the thighs to encourage the knees to drop towards the floor. You may keep your eyes closed to feel completely relaxed into the posture. This pose benefits a lot by inculcating a feeling of letting go and thus help in bringing clarity to the mind. This pose also helps to open and improve circulation to the heart, chest and rib cage. Just breathe, inhale and exhale and stay into the pose for as long as you're comfortable. And we are done. Move out of the pose. Then turn over to your right side and come back to sitting. A big deep inhale, arms up to the sky, and exhale, bringing your hands down. Namaste.